Hello, Leos. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of March 20th through the 26th. Purity is the first card for you. It just came flying out of the deck. And this week, your focus might be on, just eating right, doing more exercise, eliminating things that you don't need from your life. And it can include people. It can include clutter. It can include, toxic thoughts in your head. But that purity card is really about releasing and letting go, and also growth, learning, growing this week. This could be some things that you've been working on finally coming to fruition, feeling some growth in the things that you've been working on, and growing in the way you're handling situations in any area of your life here. So this is for all Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Check other areas of your chart, Leos, if you need further clarification for this weekly reading. And I'm going to be doing a second quarter reading shortly, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you for watching. Okay, Leos, we have the beautiful Nine of Cups, and this is complete fulfillment. For those of you that really have been focused on eliminating the things that you don't need from your life with that purity card, doing what's best for you physically, emotionally, however that it applies to you, feeling a lot of fulfillment this week, feeling good in the way that your life is moving with that growth card. You have the Hierophant here. It's a card of Taurus, so there may be a Taurus involved this week, Leos, but it's about higher learning. It's about mastering things. To be honest, it's like he normally wears a crown with 3 tiers, so it's about mastery. It's about leveling up in your spirituality. And the Hierophant can also signify marriage. So you do have like this abundant love and a marriage card here. So for some of you, that may be part of your message. But it's also, it could be a mentor that you're going to, someone who's helping you, or it could be you helping someone else. Someone could be coming to you. And then you have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, he's looking in his cup and this little fish is popping out. And it means that whatever you imagine and dream, you can accomplish. This is about starting to pursue something that feels good to your heart. If some of you have had some training in an area and you haven't used that training, this week might be the time when you're starting to decide to go into a new field or just to do something. It could be a side hustle. It doesn't mean like you're quitting your job, although some of you may be starting a whole new career here with some training and some learning that you've done. But this is about pursuing things that feel good to your heart and really feeling good this week, Leos. So I'm going to clarify the cards on the table with another deck here. We're going to do a question and answer and use those cards as further clarification if you don't have a question. We've got the Tower here. The Tower is wonderful when you see that growth. With the things that needed to go, and purity, the things that need to go away from you this week are going away. Letting go of, releasing the things that you don't need because they have to go so that you can move on. The Tower is, it can be a bit sudden, but it's been coming up quite a bit. Now, here you go, the Four of Wands. This is the happily ever after marriage card. You have the Hierophant. It's clarifying the Hierophant. So it's also the 1111 card. As you can see, it looks like 1111. So if you're wishy on 1111, it's some of those wishes coming true. The Nine of Cups is also a wish fulfillment card. And yeah, I think, with that Page of Cups, you're feeling happy in your heart at the way that your life is moving at this time. Even if there is an ending, as I said, it could be something you've been waiting to end. That Tower is always something that has to go away so that you can move forward. So it could be an obstacle that was standing in your way that's now gone. The beautiful Eight of Wands. Now these are the arrows of love. So this certainly could be a love reading for some of you, Leos. growing in your relationship if you're already in one, with that growth, with the purity. You know, if you're in a relationship that needed some work, maybe you guys have been working on that. Some of you might be leaving old heartaches behind so you can move into a new relationship. But the Eight of Wands also signify a lot of communication and quick communication. Remember I said some of you might be pursuing something with your heart. If you want to start a blog or a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, a TikTok, whatever, that Eight of Wands can signify that fast-moving energy of the internet as well. So this would be a good week to do that. Just make sure that you're doing things that feel good to your heart this week. So Leos, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. You could pause the video. This is card number 1, 2, and 3. But if you don't have a question, I'm gonna answer the questions, but I'm also going to use these cards as clarifiers. So card number 1 is the Three of Wands. This is a yes card, and it's about expansion and growth, and it's about something you're passionate and excited about. So yes is the answer. It's also, are you going to pursue something? I would say yes. It's a good course for you to pursue. Even if you've had some stoppages here with that Tower card, it looks to me like whatever, didn't work out was just to redirect you in a better direction. Okay, card number 2, you got the Tower twice. So I use different decks because I like to see if there's a repeating message or a card. And getting the Tower twice says, you know what? Things that are ending have to end. So the Tower would be a no card, but if you're asking, is this going to end? The answer would be yes. So the Tower here twice says, as I just said before, the things that are stopping you or holding you back, those obstacles could be going away, or something could be ending, and it ends up being an opportunity for you to move on and move forward. And it doesn't look like it, but then it is. So you've got the Three of Swords for card number 3. Okay, so the Three of Swords has a couple of different meanings, which are kind of contradictory. So I'm going to say this is a maybe card. The Three of Swords is a card of healing. It's healing from old heartache and heartbreak for sure. But it can also be a feeling of betrayal. So some of you, I will say when I read these cards, not going to sugarcoat it, this big ending could be leaving behind a relationship because there's been some betrayal, hurt, or heartache. But ultimately, that's going to feel good to your heart. It's going to lead you to a better relationship, a better mindset, feeling better. And that purity might be about releasing someone that you're in a relationship with. With the Tower, like I said, I don't think it's going to be a big surprise. It could be, but I don't think it's going to be. I think that you know in your heart what to do. So ask in your heart what to do and follow your intuition. So that's what I have for you for this week of the 20th through the 26th, Leos. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to post that second quarter reading, which would be April, May, June shortly. I can't believe it's almost April. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.